Wine Cellar Plus. Today my wine is Louis Boyau Côte de Nuit Village 2009. A raved about vintage with lots of ripe fruit, very exuberant wine. And this is a great value wine, 205 Rand. But what does Côte de Nuit Village mean? It means that the grapes, or the Pinot Noir grapes specifically, are from the northern part of Burgundy in the Côte de Nuit, which means the slopes in the north.
And the north of what? North of Burgundy, but north of what is
Burgundy? The Burgundy has a few different departments, and the main or the serious department is the Côte d'Or, which means slopes of gold, where all the famous vineyards come from. And the Côte d'Or is split up between the Côte de Nuit in the north and the Côte de Beaune in the south, and it's split at Beaune. I think Carrie's going to put up a nice little map over here, and we'll be able to show you on the map. But the northern vineyards tend to be a bit more structured, a bit more powerful. There's more clay in the north, and that's why Pinot Noir is much better there. There are only two very good villages for Pinot Noir in the south, and that's Pommard and Volnay. But this is from the northern part of Burgundy, and Louis Boyau is the husband to Ghislaine Battard, very famous producer in Chambord-Musigny.
Yeah, I think she's the producer who always sells out before we even receive the stock.
She's very, very, very popular, and Louis is starting to become very popular as well. It's a lovely fruity wine, but it has a nice grip and rusticity to it. He uses a bit of stems in his fermentation. But the great thing about Louis is they're great value. 205 Rand for a really good Burgundy, a wine that you can lie down for 5 to 8 years, and it's got lots of deliciousness to it, which is a new term I just made up. And what do you think?
I really like it. I like the balance between that savoury sort of forest floor component. You've really got those pine needles and that sort of that coating of red fruits.
Very clean on the palate. It
very,
sort of
very
cleans
fresh.
your palate.
Very fresh.
And 09 can be a little bit round and a bit flaccid, but this has got lots of acidity and I think it's quite fresh.
It's definitely a fit wine.
So 205 Rand, 09 Burgundy, especially in the reds. It's a vintage to buy. I think this is good value.
And very approachable.
Yeah, I mean you can drink this young. I think it'll be best in a few years.
I cannot express the absolute delight I experienced when I heard that Vin d'Orance, made by Christophe Durand, was releasing an entry-level wine called Simply Red. Simply.
Cue the music.
Excited to taste it. I had it at the trade shows you might have seen before, and this wine is really, really awesome. It's wine of origin coastal region, predominantly from the Swartland area. It's a blend of Shiraz, Mourvèdre, Cinsault, and a splash of Viognier. It's a very delicate wine, it's very elegant in its simplicity, and it's exceptionally drinkable. And it also comes at an exceptionally great price point of 65 Rand. And I just really love it. There's absolutely nothing overbearing or overwhelming about it. It's got a lovely faint spiciness. It's got a little bit of a nice venison hung meat component, nice dark fruit. There is red fruit in it, but I'd say it leans a bit more to the dark side. And it's just.
But it's still quite light, eh? Look at the.
It's really, it's well-rounded. It's simply delicious.
If you don't know me by now, if you don't know me, you will never know.
And you know, you don't want to say too much about the wine. It really is what it is. There's no pretense. It's just an honest, good value, delicious wine made by Christophe Durand.
If you don't know me by now,
who I have yet to taste a bad wine made by. So.
Well, this is the first time I'm tasting the wine, and
it is indeed.
it's absolutely delicious. If you are watching this, you should buy a case, because 9 times out of 10, it's Friday night, you're looking for a bottle of wine, you head down to your local retailer, and you're going to get a boring branded wine for the same price. This is cool.
And it's very fresh. It's still got a nice acidity that keeps it going. There's no sort of floral pungent characters coming through from the Viognier. It's perfectly balanced. It simply is what it is.
Great drinkability.
I'm really, really excited about drinking this wine.